Yes, for today's episode, I'm gonna give you the quick answer of if is it possible or not to use your origin country's bank to purchase a property in Rwanda. So the quick answer definitely is no. It's not possible. Why? First of all, they need to see the value of the property that you want to buy. Let's take, for example, you from US, you are a citizen from US or you are diaspora or something, but you need to buy a property in Rwanda and you don't have a time to come in Rwanda, open a bank and see your transaction, whatever. So the banks in the US, they actually not, actually they have to send the appraiser, someone to see the value of the property, whatever. So they will not send their appraiser to come in Rwanda to see the value of the property against the mortgage to see, okay, this purchase is worth this, we can give this guy this much. It's They can't take flight and come here in Rwanda just to see the property. Definitely no. Another reason is, what if you are behind the mortgage, like you are failing to pay the mortgage? So they're gonna take your property and put it on auction to see if they can get their money back. So are the US bank going to use their market, or are them going to use our market? Definitely no. They need to get a buyer from the US, and it's not sure they can't get a buyer from US to buy property in Rwanda during with their auction. And also they can't come here to put your property on auction to get a client. It's long process actually. I think you understand. It's easier to understand. So to make those things like going through, they tell you no, just first of all buy a property in the US, then after you will refinance whatever, you will take the mortgage against that property, whatever. But definitely you can't apply for buying property in Rwanda using their banks because of those types of reasons, restrictions, whatever. But I have some alternative answer to that. If you really don't have, or you didn't used to be in Rwanda, but you really actually want to build a house, you want to buy land, you want to buy apartment, definitely you can use another strategies like connecting the data and see where the solution is. So my alternative option, first of all, if you are not from Rwanda or you don't know anyone here in Rwanda, you can take a personal loan from your origin country. Let's keep the US. Maybe you from US or Canada or Europe. Let's keep the US. If you're from the US, you will need to take personal loan that will help you to buy a property here in Rwanda. So they will check whatever your background, your credit, your whatever, what you have been doing like 5 years ago, how your performance looks like. Definitely after taking the personal loan, you can go ahead and buy a property in another country, especially here in Rwanda. So means you will buy a property here cash, but you will use the personal loan from your origin country. Yes, definitely you can buy a property with using the personal loan, taking the personal loan from your origin country to here. Definitely, that's a good alternative. Another alternative is to use the equity from the property that you had before. If you have a house, if you have apartment or land in the US, you can take a loan against that property, which is equivalent to that property. Then that loan you can buy exactly a property here in Rwanda without coming here and opening the banks here in Rwanda, those bank accounts. No, you can get equity from the property you have exactly. If it's worth 100,000 USD, you can get that from your property. Then you can buy a property in Rwanda. So means here in Rwanda you are buying cash. You are not using the mortgage locally. No, you are using the one from your previous country. The one with just actually like the country where you have the bank statement. Yes, yes. So you can get the equity from your property, then you can buy exactly, yes. And also you can make a huge profit in that, because using Rwandan banks, it's kind of difficult. Why? We have high interest rate around 18%. You have to do like 20% down payment, 10 years period. So the interest rate is kind of high than the one where from like US, where they have like 5, 4, 6, whatever, can't go above like 10. Yeah, so you can actually, I can highly recommend to use your bank with a personal loan or a home equity loan to buy the properties here in Rwanda. Yes, actually. So there are incentives in Rwanda if you want to implement like 10 units here in Rwanda, like 10 houses or apartment blocks, like everything, which is like a big quantity. There is a programs that are designed to give you the a good interest rate, so you can use that if you want, but at the end you are just paying high interest rate than origin country where you're from. So if you are diaspora, if you are Rwandan but living in US, Canada, whatever, any country but not in Rwanda, so we have programs that helps Rwandan diasporas living abroad to buy property in Rwanda, where they can get you a good interest rate, they can get you a good down payment. What you have to do is to bring your contract of your business. Mostly they don't need the collateral, just only they need to see your bank statement, your credit score. Then they want to see the contract that you have with where you are working, because they know you are working. You can't live there without working, so they're gonna take that as insurance, and your property you are buying is gonna be the collateral if you have failed to pay the mortgage, right? So you can join different banks. Different banks have different options in terms of the mortgage system, but average is like 10, 20, 30 down payment, 18 to 15 interest rate, and 10 years period of paying. And more or less, the sooner you pay, the good you get to pay like less amount of the interest of the total mortgage that you have already paying off. So with that being said, so if you want to buy property in Rwanda, you can definitely go in touch with me and you can see something you can do. I'm here to help you. Exactly, definitely. So it's your boy Live. Ciao, ciao. Just love you.